I'm going to turn this off, right?
What were we talking about?
Well, where are we going?
Oh yeah.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
So we're on our way to Liverpool because today is Foot Locker are opening their, dare I say it, biggest store in Europe.
Go with it.
Go with it.
Yeah.
Biggest store in Europe.
Yeah.
That opens today at 4 o'clock in Liverpool 1. I've been sort of in talks with them for about 6 weeks now. About 6 weeks putting this together. They contacted me. They've dealt with doing barbershops and stuff before. They've used as activations, as they're called, which they use as a way of making an area look more, because it's barbering's on trend and it's visceral. That it gives people focal points when they walk into an event, and it's good to have a look. That's why they have activations. It's something for, not always just around. There's more value to it than just say selling a hair product or whatever. Or again, just for a store, it just gives somebody to seeing that happening in a weird environment, which people deem as weird. It's not weird. But they see it as like a bit of a strange scenario. Then they're drawn into it, so people start to use it as activations because it puts eyeballs on a certain area. So this is what it started off as. But then through over meetings of actually showing what is possible now, which is an interesting point, is that in one of our meetings they told me about that tonight there's for the launch there's a grime artist that they've got on nameless. You will see that later. But they've got they told me ages that we've built this stage and we've done this. I'm trying to fall apart. We've got this stage, we've got a PA system, we've got speakers, we've got this, we've got that. We've got a light rig, whatever. And it's costing us a bit of money and all the rest of it. So they told me all of this stuff for about half an hour. It was great. Selling me the event effectively, and then they said afterwards, they said, well, what are you doing? What are you bringing for yours? I was like, well, you just told me that you've spent all this money for a guy to give you a half an hour show, and I'm going to give you 6 15-hour shows. Like some of the people that I'm going to be bringing and putting on my stands. Like, this isn't just agency workers. We're talking, the guys that are my friends that I've said, look, come along and do this, and obviously there's good money in it for you. They cut footballers, celebrities, and I'm like, they could potentially put in their chair people that you can't get to through with their PA, but they're just going to come along and hang out for nothing. There's the value. This isn't just a pop-up barbershop where we're offering service value, which we do as a given, but there's other value that you're not seeing. And after having talks with that, then suddenly the tenure for long-term plan, then it grew to, from Liverpool, can you do London? Can you do Milan? Can you, if this rolls out, can we go to nationwide or Europe-wide? Can we go global? And that's what's happened over 6 weeks. So that's, once again it comes down to, all right, I know how to cut hair, but I've got to know how to sit around a boardroom and discuss this stuff. You can't just sort of turn up and go, hey, look at me. You've got to kind of know your shit. You've got to do prep work. You've got to have homework. It's madness. Everyone sort of poo-poos PowerPoint, but I've lived on that shit for the last next amount of time. I can't stand PowerPoint, fucking hate it, but it is. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing, alright, if you're going to step into the business world, you've got to...
Oh, is that us? Oh, can I get some coffee, please, mate?
Oh, yes, please.
Coffee as well?
Yes, please, thanks.
Good morning, everyone. Steve,
no.
manager speaking. We're very shortly arrived at Cruise.
Was it us?
Please have a good look around. Make sure you can all your belongings and luggage.